How does that make you feel as someone that is there having conversations with these women that were
Yeah.
told this was a safe option, that, in medicine, there might not be backsies, but
Sure.
in birth control, you can take it back. No long-term consequence here.
And it just is, it's mind-boggling to me. And I have so much respect for my OBGYN colleagues. I think I have so much respect for the field of gynecology. But I will say this, that the conditioning of science sometimes makes us forget that we're dealing with human beings. Like, someone's true lived experience, I know you have your scientific evidence, and someone like me, I love my research, I love my data, but you cannot deny that a lived experience will tell you sometimes significantly more than data points will. It's great to look at trends, but it's important to listen to people.
It's so important to
Yeah.
listen. And if you're listening, then you know the girls are struggling.
Absolutely. The girls out here struggling, they are confused, they are discouraged.
And might feel a little betrayed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the system that provided them this avenue to manage something suddenly doesn't have a great system of supporting them through it.
No,
right?
they have no answers.
Yeah.
They're just like, no, we said it was safe.
Yeah, crazy.
So I'm so grateful that you were willing to go off the
it's
unhinged
okay.
part.
I know, anytime.
So we talked about things contributing to female infertility.
Yeah.
Can you talk about other major factors that might be contributing, whether that's genetics? We touched on STDs, stress, diet, sleep.
All of the above, and I'll start with I think the most common one is stress, right? A lot of women, and when you're in, the Western society, we're chronically stressed here in the West. I'm going to be honest. A lot of us if we don't live in coastal cities, we don't walk enough. We don't get an opportunity to really engage in exercise. And we work jobs that really do take a lot from us, right? And so I never want to take away that stress could truly be a factor. But then there's also this interesting phenomenon, because if we go across the world, in Asia and Africa, there could be, there could be bombs going off in the next room and someone's still able to conceive. And they're stressed, right?
I hadn't thought about that.
And the difference there, and this is a very Dr. Yenny-ism, is I've realized that all of us have a certain level of physiological resiliency. That's our body's ability to adapt to stress and manage it over time. There are some individuals, some cultures, due to genetic composition and the way you eat, right, that can help you manage or guard yourselves to stress in a better way than others, right? I think that here in the West, especially in the United States, we're very fragile. I think our ability to truly be resilient is very fragile because our food is crap, right? We're eating ultra-processed foods. We're often not sleeping enough. And if we are sleeping, we're not entering into REM, deep restorative sleep. A lot of us also are not moving enough. And so when you don't move enough, it does change the way your body's even composed. So there are so many layered factors that do make us a bit of a weaker society when it comes to our ability to just bounce back from stress, right? And when you add this on over the years, it does start to tell on you as a woman, right? And we often downplay, because we see women have babies all the time, that, this should be a fairly easy and approachable process. But as you and I know that the population is declining, right? We know that we're not having as many babies. It's not like the 60s where women are having 4 or 5 kids. I'm like, I don't even barely know anyone that has 4 or 5 kids.
I'm going to pray for you if you got 4 or 5.
I think I got one friend that got like 5 kids, and every time I be like, are you good?
Is she?
She making it work. Now most people pretty much have about 2 or 3 kids tops. Maybe one. I got a lot of friends that are like 1 kid only. And the honest truth is because the society has changed our ability to feel supported.
Yeah, the village isn't villaging.
The village ain't villaging. The grandmas ain't grandmaing.
No, they're not. The grandmas are out.
Listen, I always make fun of my mom. I said, my mama, she be in Dubai in a second, okay? She not one of these grandpas. I love that for her, though. So the things have changed in society, economic vulnerability, and I know that we know these things exist, but the honest truth is that they do create micro traumas in our bodies and in our lives and the way we think about reproducing. And the body knows. The body keeps score.
Body keeps score.
It keeps score. It knows how you feel. It knows you already struggle with anxiety.